I keep having to tell you guys how to entertain the people. It keeps. I can't be carrying the show. All right.
It was a bad joke. What can I say?
It was your joke. You laughed at it so hard when we figured it out. Took us an hour and a half to figure out what we said, and then it turns out I wrote it down.
My doggy.
He's right in his ear. Right in his ear.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Don't do that.
There we go. My doggy. That's a waste of.
Like this is almost dead too. It's the actual microphone.
What the hell? All right, I'll shimmy along at the moment. So let me tell you this really funny story that I've learned about a car and a truck.
My truck? My brand.
My brand.
So what happened?
Oh no. So I was driving, minding my own business, living in the beautiful city that I live. This is also reminds me of a story back in the past. The reason why I came to this city. I was just playing some b-ball up in the cool, and then a couple of guys, they weren't to no good, started making trouble in the neighborhood I lived in. And then I got a one little fight, and my mom got scared, and he said, "You know what? You're moving your brother up in the." Yeah, I know. I thought you knew that, deep dish. Your face didn't register. I was like, oh.
And by the way, can we start the podcast the right way?
Welcome to the SYWB podcast, where we talk about the restaurant industry, drama of it, and so on and so forth. I'm Dylan. Still didn't cut to me, even though he asked for the intro.
He didn't even do it. And I'm Jason.
Radio voice Jason. And this is the SYWB podcast, where we talk about the drama of the restaurant industry. And I'm waiting for you to cut. No, I didn't know what I was going to say. But never the who, the where, because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. All that matters is that we have the tea. That's
Radio
all that
voice,
matters.
Jason.
All right. I don't know what that means. I never seen radio. Oh.
Just away, Jason.
I've never seen the radio.
I've never. I didn't hear that.
I'm glad someone got it. Okay, good. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I'm still trying to get the hang of this mic because, like I said, for the first time, I actually bought a good quality, probably the best quality I can get. And
Fun
doing
fact.
that along with boosting.
This is fake.
It's going. Oh yeah, that was the funny part too. Yeah.
This is a real one, and that's a fake one.
This is
likely,
the fake one.
It's likely fake. I am about 98% sure this is real from when I bought it. Just everything that went around it, because there's a lot of fake of these microphones because they've been around since like 2001. Like all the radio hosts had like, what's his name? The curly hair guy on the radio.
I don't know.
Robin is his co-host.
Is he
Oh,
thick?
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. It's funny, I
there you
remember
go.
Robin. I didn't remember Howard Stern. He uses one of them for the longest time. Joe Rogan still uses them, I think. They're very, very popular microphones. This is a real one. Cost me money. Jason got it about a fourth the price, and the buttons on the back look a little different than mine. So I'm 90.
I know that's the funny part.
90% sure that his is not real. 98% sure of mine is.
Yeah.
90% sure his is not.
My question should have been, I got this from eBay.
Yeah.
And the thing said, good, Mike. And I said, it's believable. I believe him. Can't get better than that.
Biggest thing is, if we want to record that studio album, we're going to use my mic. For the podcast, it does not matter.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. The monster.
Dude, I almost sent that to you guys over Halloween. I swear to God, it came up on my Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah.
I almost fucking sent it.
To this day, I still haven't even listened to the actual song. I just only know that one little
Yes,
tempo,
you have.
whatever the thing it came in.
You want to go over?
You can't play it.
Do you want to hear?
Yeah.
Oh, SYWB SYWB album. You want to hear what we have? First one, Monster Ass.
Yes.
I was creeping in the night. No, 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 no.
Okay.
One Step in the End. What?
I don't know. Is that a Linkin Park reference?
Yeah.
It sounds like a Linkin Park one.
I don't know why that would be.
I don't know either.
Shake
I
Your
know
Dick
this actually.
Around
No.
in the tune of Hokey Pokey.
That was a dream. That's the
And you
dream.
shake your dick around. High School Song.
What?
What? We gotta write actual descriptions of these things. I can't keep writing AIDS poop fart as my file names.
Yeah, this is not coming up. 8.
The Hokey Deep Dish.
Did you take that from the 80s?
BITCH. BITCH. That's one of them. I don't think I even talked about it in the podcast. I think I just made that one up. Like Bingo was his name-o.
All right, I
He
think
likes
this cat's gonna jump in. Yeah.
His noise is.
Yeah. Also, we have the doors. We have the doors open, so my dog
Look at
that you saw in the last podcast, and then we have it open again. This time, everyone's walking around. We got the homunculus over here. The cat.
Define homunculus.
I have no idea.
Yep.
Whatever this
I
cat
knew
is.
that. That's why I asked.
It's the man-made creature things of abomination, just like that cat. I'm just kidding. Gosh damn it! Something I wanted to mention, but I forgot completely all about it. Ugh. Oh yes. So along with the microphone, it's been going well. We've got new equipment, like we said in the last videos. This one made me laugh because yes, I did get it, and the description is accurate when it said "good mic."
Why does your cable look like that?
And then,
Our cable's different. This one.
no,
Your cable looks.
yeah, cause I think it's because mine's upside down, yours is upside right.
Hey, read all the badges on your sticker right here.
It only says one.
Yeah. What does it say?
It says QC passed.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
it says in the whole
that's all it
sticker.
says.
I can read more. What does it say?
What sticker? Oh, you talking about this? The ridge?
The sticker. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was a sticker. It just looked like a fucking thing. Sure. Dynamic LOZ, and then it says the SM7B.
Does it say where it was made?
I think it does. It's probably too dark.
No.
Let me just
Oh,
flash.
you can't read it, old man.
Yeah.
It's wind, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Made in Mexico.
It does say it. Okay, so they got all that right. If it is fake.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I did get this at the fraction price, and also even through testing it and doing research, what Dylan said is correct. For just communicating or talking
There's
or
no appreciable
whatever, there
difference.
is no difference.
If we go into EQing
But,
and making
yeah.
a studio album, that's when we'll feel the difference. But
Yes,
even then,
for EQ all the way.
they're so
it's-
close. It's just like the brand thing. Like Apple charges $600 more than what's
Hold
worth.
on. Is that camera clear? Or is that just my glasses?
Is the camera huh?
Is the camera clear? Like, is the image clear?
Whose, mine or yours?
The wide one, wide shot.
Go to the wide. He just shrugged his shoulders. The camera guy just shrugged his shoulders. Oh.
No, it looks good. There's nothing wrong with it.
I know that was a good answer. I was waiting for like an answer. I was like, yeah, it's good.
I was
Yeah.
like, I don't see anything wrong.
Okay,
with
cool.
it.
I'm sorry. I thought it dipped in frames or something, or like or it just got blurry for a second. All right.
And Itchy was his name. Oh.
Mm-hmm. That monstrous ass. I'm gonna have
should do
I'm
that.
gonna have good dreams about that.
I'm gonna get my closet set up for the soundproofing, and then we should do that.
Yeah, and we're gonna get in huge trouble.
Who would be willing to help me pay to actually make this like a real thing we could put on Spotify? There's a software that I can use to actually make your voice sound good, almost no matter what. It's called Melodyne. Costs like $210. Who wants to chip in to do that?
Not
3
me.
ways.
Not me. I'd rather just layer my voice 9
No,
times.
for the new
and then
year,
just
not
shit
right,
some
not
giggles.
right now, but like for the new year.
I mean, on a serious note, what,
Just
what
keep it in the
would
back of
we
your
need
mind.
it
It's
for?
around $230. Huh? What else?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
I mean, just for the
gonna use it
album.
for my personal stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's just more like a youth thing. Yeah, we'll see.
Like the Grinch.
So, on a personal note,
Yay.
on
I shouldn't do that. What the hell?
I don't know
Where did that come from?
the hatred in your soul.
Why are you looking at me?
You're supposed to cut to me. What are you talking about, personal?
Also on a personal note, I did finally set up my computer. Like I said, for the stream thing, I actually dedicated a little room for it. Back then, I just had this wide room that was empty for the most part, and then I had a green screen to kind of keep it there, to keep it covered. But now, I turned my makeshift closet into the computer room, which is a lot more roomy than I had anticipated. I actually didn't think I was gonna get a big closet, but I ended up finding one. And it's been a huge treat. I've actually been enjoying it. It's actually been kind of nice taking my stuff up for once. Because I only mentioned this in the stream. All my personal stuff that I actually ever cared about is in a box.
Personal space.
It's been in a box for 3 years. It has not been open. Everything that was outside was just
I know
equipment
why-
and pot, and that was it.
Why did you never take any of that out of the other
Um,
house? I remember because I've never seen those plushies before that are on your shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Why did
Yeah.
you never take those
But
out?
the books too, because I think I only had the one.
Those were in the those were in the
two
locker.
and three. That was it. And it took me months to actually get those out and give it to him, to my brother Orlando, and then we started finding the rest of them.
What?
I guess the mic was like, shh, I want to listen.
Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Shocking.
And so for the 3 years, yeah, I never did mention why, because for one, it was is it really that close though?
Yeah, you keep like. I just want to keep it good. Keep it sound good like a radio.
No, it's fine. Like I said, I actually have not spent time trying to figure this out. Because
Now that you have a proper mic, you should use proper techniques. Instead of
Mhm.
last time, which was just my shitty,
exactly. It was just in and out whenever I felt like
$45
it.
mic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
I can see your text messages.
The hell's
Okay,
that
don't
mean?
read him. He's talking about who's ever texting you is showing up. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Why? What does it say?
That thing popped up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can read your text.
Wait, what does it say? Red's forever. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, we keep getting sidetracked. Main focus is for 3 years, I kept everything in a box because, for one, it was honestly kind of a pain to even get it out of the stuff. Because coming to Georgia, I literally only came because it was the only option I had left. I had nowhere else to go. My car broke down, was breaking down.
Is your middle name Devil? Because he came
And-
down to Georgia once.
Yeah, maybe. And then my parents tried, but like
He was
my
looking
parents,
for a soul to steal.
Yeah.
He was in a bind. He was way behind.
Yeah.
Hey, you had Fresh Prince. I get this.
Yeah, I know. I am trying to figure out what you're thinking about. Yeah, and so for the most part, like my parents are trying to help, but like my sister actually had some issues with the first son, and so they're dealing with that first, which led me nowhere to really go. And finding an apartment on your own just became a huge pain in the ass because I got stuck with just trying to find a place that would allow dogs.
Woof.
And then my brother called me. He said he actually had a room. He said, just come on down and just figure out here. So I did that, and I sold my car for the junk, whatever it's worth for, and came to here. And
Why'd you
then-
sell it? Did he tell you didn't need a car in Atlanta?
Yeah, that was part of it. He said I didn't need a car. And then the other thing too, like I said before, that car already had 200,000 miles on it already.
Oh, it was a Civic, wasn't it?
No,
Oh.
it was Mazda.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a Mazda 6 for the most part. It was decently well. It's just
You ever know a boy named Johnny?
no. I knew a place named John Young, if that's what you're trying to go with.
No.
Yeah.
Continue.
I
Is that the end of the story?
realized-
Yeah, so at the very end, the box was kept on. For one thing, the box was actually up in the roof because he had an apartment at the time. And then the second reason
Condo.
was I just
Apartment.
Condo.
condo, whatever you want to call it.
Apartment.
Condo.
The sign out front read whatever Colony Apartments or something.
Fuck.
You also might want to cut this out because that's just like.
You know, it might
Okay.
be a sin, but what?
Yeah, it might be a sin. Yeah. Bottom line, yeah, we're gonna have to cut that. Bottom line is, I had a personal belongings, and for the first time in my life, I actually looked at it and realized that most of it was not really mine. So it was the first time in my life I was like, I realized I don't have anything to my name. And then when I first moved into the second location that a lot of our videos came from, that's when it hit me too, and that's when I kind of started
Oh,
spiraling out
okay.
again. Was when I realized I don't have anything to my name, because when we moved, whatever stuff I borrowed from my brother, I had to give back to him because it was a bigger location, and he wanted his stuff back. So I was like, that's fine.
Keep talking.
And then I lost whatever I had left, which was just like an air mattress and all that stuff. It wasn't even special. So with all that note, I literally had just one room with nothing in it. That's all I had. I had to buy everything. And so trying to get all that stuff, like getting a bookshelf, getting a little board, getting a pillow, even buying blankets to sleep on, because I had to sleep on the floor for a little bit, made me realize that, yeah, that's it for the most part.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do
Usually
it.
they'll stay. The other one around.
He was just messing with you. He was like, hold on.
He'll come in. Anyway, the end
Yeah.
of your story?
But yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, throughout the whole thing is just kind of spiraled over and over again of me realizing like I'm starting fresh constantly. When am I gonna feel like I'm on track towards something?
And that's where this is.
And that's where this kind of ended up in. Because for one, I now live in a nicer place. It's more lively. I actually have stuff that I had to carry with me
Yeah.
over here, and that did feel, euphoric. I think is that a nice word?
It's a word.
Yeah, I don't think it's no. It felt wholesome to myself. It felt
Better
like it felt like a dream come true, like a Christmas wish. All that nice stuff, that lovey dovey stuff you want to say. Taking all that stuff, moving it, and putting it in my room and reconnecting it all was nice. And finding out that I could extend that even further now with the computer, the bookshelf, the new dresser, it feels really nice. And so once that was done, I opened the box up and looked at it and realized, you know, some of it is not mine. I feel bad for taking it, but it also, I felt attached to it because I think to me, it was nice. The little plushies that he mentioned is it was a love plushie couple. It was one of a nurse and one of a doctor. The whole concept was for a Valentine's special that I bought. Only now that I realized in that moment, I was like, I guess I'm both, or I guess buying it was enjoyment. So I put that up. I put up my Monster Hunter collection after gosh, I think 7 years of like going on and off collecting that stuff. I finally put it up and let people see what I got so far. And then same thing with the Bloodborne, Dark Souls, and Berserk.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to keep collecting more because I got I think it's just the DVD box set of Dragon Ball Z, which I will be going after the Blu-ray soon.
So, what was the? Where did that come from?
The plush?
Just the whole story.
Because you asked
Where did that come
buy out
from?
of the stuff, the plushies, and why?
And then where did it go?
What do you mean where did it go? The plushie?
Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh, okay. He's really getting these little. The moment we said EQ and the software is like, I know what I can do with this now. I need you guys to believe me that this will work.
Trust me.
Let me sing. Let me.
I used the demo. It's pretty cool.
You could have started with that. I have a demo for you guys to try out and see if it's good.
No, it ran out last fucking December.
Oh, you
Jesus, it was a long
idiot.
time ago. Talking about the song,
That's the first album, and I.
the whole album is just 16 different versions of Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh my gosh, that was a joke somewhere. What joke was that? There was a joke. It's like there's this whole album. It's just nothing but Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, it's from New Girl.
Oh,
That's
I
what it was.
never watched it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's from New Girl. He has his love mixtape, and this one's just for Cotton Eye Joe. Why the fuck do you have 16 hours?
Really does sound like rain. No, so
Yeah.
with the song, That Went Down to Georgia, I don't think I've ever really told the story. I was grounded once as a kid.
Oh my gosh, never believed that.
I was grounded a lot as a kid, but this one time, it was literally 3 months, and I wasn't allowed to do anything. And so all I had was a record player and a wall full of records. So this probably is a false memory, but I remember playing that as the first one, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, and I think I ever played it like 12 times a day or something. Because it's all I had. I could just hear like the popping of the record and all that stuff. So it's pretty ingrained in my memory for those 3 months.
That's nice.
Have you ever even listened to the whole song?
I don't think I ever heard the song.
I'm
I'll
sure
be completely
you've
honest
heard
with
it.
you. I would say, I'm pretty sure I might have heard it in passing, like maybe it's never put two and two together. But that's very sweet. It's like me and
Can't
my.
remember what I did.
Never mind.
Does that mean anything that you remember the punishment but not what you did? Is that psychological?
No, because that
Okay, just no.
actually, if you want to be kind of honest, on my opinion in that is like I feel like that's what a lot of people tend to kind of hold a grudge towards, is that they kind of hold on to the consequence of what happened, but never the reasoning behind it. Because I used to think that too. I used to think my parents were kind of always pushy, always over the top, or too much. But the older I got, the more I realized like they were like the best parents I could ever ask for. For one, they fed me. you know.
Bare minimum, yeah.
Yeah. But no. There. What'd you say?
I said the bare minimum, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The bare. Yeah. No, but like everything I ever learned from life and from like just enjoying it came from them, and even like the simple stuff like doing laundry, cleaning, and all that. The reason why I still don't do most of what they taught me is just simply because I realize I'm lazy. So I'm
I'm
trying to
realizing
shake that
how
out of me.
irrelevant a lot of the things they tried to show
Yeah.
me were, and I could just do it better.
Gosh, damn. Okay.
No reason to wash your clothes in hot water unless you have a stain. Even then,
Sasuke, gosh, damn. I'm just kidding.
That's so
Yeah.
What?
What?
I use cold water all
Yeah.
the
I
time.
only
Yeah.
use cold water.
Yeah.
You don't need to separate the colors. You don't need to use a fuck ton of energy for your energy bill.
I
There's, no
used to
rea-
separate the colors
there's
from mine.
very little reason to use hot water. It's like if you
Mm.
have a really bad sweat stain, I think hot water is good. Or there's another reason because even normal stains you can get out with or without. If it's gonna stain, it's gonna stain. I can't remember there was we were talking about it at work. There was someone who said that's why they use hot water is whenever there's something. I can't remember what
I think it was stain, right?
was it.
They use hot water. No, I'm sorry. I think they said they use hot water because that's what the automatic is. Like they always just do that, and they never thought about
That's
it.
what you said about Orlando.
Yeah. Oh, then I don't remember what it was. I think it was just for stains then.
So we share a lot of shifts at work, luckily.
Yeah.
So we get to carpool at the
Mhm.
new job, and we're gonna talk about the game moment we had.
The which one?
The game moment when we got the job.
Oh yeah.
We'll tell that story next because Deep Dish doesn't even know this one.
Yeah.
I'm not a touchy-feely person. Anyway, and so
I am.
whenever we're talking at work and it's just the two of us, it's kind of like there's no HR. And that's the only time
As it
there's
should
no
be.
HR.
Yeah, as it should be. Yeah. HR doesn't
There
need
was
to
a
be
time-
there for everything. You
It's
know?
a little better now because we're not as new, but whenever we first started, there was like things we could not, like he couldn't be racist, basically.
We always had a
'Cause he's racist.
filter. Yeah.
And so
we always
at
had a
work, he can't be
filter.
racist, but now it's leaking out a little bit because he's getting more comfortable.
Yeah.
But no, so the beginning of it, we were just, is no one going to question that? We're just going to move on? All right. At the beginning, it was really just like hiding in the corner and making our little jokes to each other.
It was pretty much the embodiment of we good. Okay, we good. That was it. That was literally the first job when we were together. It was like we good. Okay, let's continue on, guys.
Yeah, to test the waters a little bit with the people, the others, because you don't know how sensitive people can be with different kind of jokes.
Yes, you can never tell. That was always been one of the
That's the point of sensitivity training when you get hired places.
yeah.
Oh my God!
But
Speaking of something, one of the first things I ever wrote down. Keep talking. Yeah.
That was also a thing for me too. Was sensitivity. I didn't ever realize how much of a thick layer of skin I developed. For the most part, but yeah. When I actually took
Sheepskin?
time, yeah. When I actually took time and like actually focused and like listened to them about talking about sensitivity, it kind of dawned on me. I was like, wow, you guys like
Sorry, I just read
can't
one of my
fathom
notes.
any of this shit, huh? Because there was something one of the servers mentioned a while ago. Trying to remember what it was.
While you remember that, let me tell you the story.
Oh, I think it was a Democrat versus Republican kind of thing, and I think one of the guests at the table just asked, like, "Are you blue or red?" And they didn't answer, And it at first when I listened to it, I didn't think much of it, but thinking back of it now, I kind of realized people danced around the whole subject so much that it wasn't even like they were afraid to answer. It was more like they were just like afraid to even talk about it.
At this
And
job
I
or at the
noticed
last job?
at the last job, and it was just three of them, and I was like, oh, so this is what I was kind of used to. So I was like, good. What we were doing first was okay.
Yeah,
then.
as soon as people start making a little bit of money where they can have a lot of extra stuff, I think they start twisting towards, well, the Republicans say they can save me money. They'll save me on taxes. So why would I vote the other way? I think it's changing now because everyone sees how ridiculous everything's going. So I don't think that's how it works right now.
To me, from my very slight understanding on this thing, is that it does feel like
Jason
no
is
one
not very politically motivated.
cares on this one, and yeah, of course, yeah. I've never truly cared too much because to me, it wasn't that simple. Of like I'm gonna get affected no matter what I do. Someone's gonna look at me wrongly, so whatever. I don't care. That's a very ignorant point of view, and mind if I bring that up? It's not a
ignorance is
smart
bliss.
one, but it's always on a default mentality. Now I'm trying to get a little more hang of it because I do see myself actually like having a family and having an understanding of stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I do see things a little differently because I do imagine maybe having a family one day. So I would like to be involved in that. Like I would like to be involved in the PTA. So I'm trying to get better at understanding both sides. But as of right now, it does feel, and I'm very happy that the new generation just does not bother to care, not because they hate it, but because they're like, once we get someone that will listen and actually make a change or stand on something, we'll come in. In other words, it's like the new age of I don't give a fuck anymore, or the one that everybody was always scared of was the I don't give a fuck group, because they were always the biggest number, and they could do the most change when it needed to happen, and it has happened numerous times, and you have seen it in abundance. You just never put two and two together because fuck it, bro. They don't care. And, just like a flashlight, it turns on, you'll shine to the world, and then they'll turn it right back off and disappear. What are you
So you remember
doing?
the last time I wore a hat on this podcast? It was a Nazi helmet.
No,
That one up there.
no, I don't remember. I'll be honest with you.
I bought a red hat, you guys.
Congratulations.
You'll never guess what it says.
I can't even. The color doesn't even suit you. I'll be honest with you.
The color suits someone not like me.
Shut up.
My hands are shaking. Ta-da!
Does the camera catch it? Oh, it does. It does now.
Speaking of things that shouldn't be politics. Anyway.
I know. Yeah. Have you worn? I was gonna say, have you worn that out in public?
I've never worn it. Period. I was waiting for the podcast and we never did it again.
I was gonna say.
It said there's literally dusty.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I just saw.
Shut up!
I'm sorry.
Cat hair. It's still floating in the middle of the podcast.
Vey. I completely forgot what the subject was. I had. Oh yeah, you started a new one.
Great again. Oy vey.
Yeah.
What?
That's what he said.
Is that what he said?
I tried. I was really hoping that no one caught it in that instance because my brain was like, I should not.
That's Hebrew, just so you guys know. I don't know if Jason knew the joke he made there, but it was a little deeper than he thought.
Yeah, I know. My brain was like, I just don't let it pass because I feel like we're just gonna be.
Now he's talking about the Passover. He's really a dick, isn't he?
Yeah.
Learn your history, Jason. God damn.
I don't feel like it today.
I mean, just checking. I can cut this guy. I can cut this out. Are you guys cool with me wearing this? With your face?
It doesn't.
I mean, not your face, but
well, yeah, he's fine. It does not bother me in any way.
If that goes out, by the way, if I don't cut that out, I'm not asking because Jason doesn't like Palestine. I'm saying because some people don't want to be political with their faces. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. Well, actually, that does bring a good point. That's actually the one thing that also aggravates me is when you're in the middle ground, they kind of get mad at that a lot. And
That's annoying. I don't like that.
And I get that, but at the same time, I'm just like, well, if you want people to understand more of this, let them walk in and let them sit with it. Yeah, and let them put two and two together. Because that's what I mean too. Because if that has any meaning and it goes any towards a negativity towards me, my instinct would be to walk away, and that's not going to be good for a subject that I don't know about. So especially if the future tells me that I need to focus on it now.
The main issue with people being mad about people directly in the middle is the only thing you'll do is send them. I'm going to get sniped from the window. We should close those shades. The only thing it does to get mad at them for being in the middle is push them further away from your side.
Yeah.
Because they see this dick on the whatever side yelling at you for not having, seeing both sides. And then you're going to push them to the other side.
Yep.
A little bit.
And that's also I was just brought it up when you left.
That's not true for everything. If someone enjoys fascism or is in the middle of is in the middle road, whether it's fascism or not fascism, obviously that's different. But talking about like stuff like even just voting in local elections,
and that's what I wanted to point out is like it has to be based on the subjects in general.
Yeah.
Because if you try to do it with everything, then it's going to be this big mumble mess that is going to go out the different direction than what you want to, and you might get a group of people who just hate you, like the general you, and then just completely go to the opposite team because out of boredom or hatred.
You think I'll ever lose a job by wearing this on a podcast? I hope so.
You can sue them right after, can't you?
Depends. Not in Georgia. Right to work,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
the stupidest name in the world, by the way. The right to work state means you don't have the right to work whenever you like. It's just one of those bills that tricks the common folk
Yeah.
into thinking they have more rights than they do.
Like
Anyway,
Catholics.
I'd
I'm
rather
just
go the rest of the
kidding.
podcast with ignoring the hat. I think it's funnier. So when I post clips, we
It's
won't.
got my dyslexia already made the name funny, so I'm good.
I don't like this dusty.
Yeah, you should have dusted off. That's nasty. I just
I
saw
didn't
the
know
whole
it was
dust come
because
out.
it's sitting on my computer, so it sucks all the.
That's nasty.
Not good look. And we're in 4K here.
Trying to have a positive message. It's just dusty in a corner, just not working.
So when we first got the new job, when we first were looking for jobs, I was worried about the podcast. Not even gonna lie, I was like, how would we do the podcast talking about a restaurant if we don't work at the same place? So the first thing I want to do was try to find the job at the same place for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first thing that popped in my mind was like, we need to look for the same job, walk in the same day, and give them one resume for both of us, like Step Brothers.
Yeah. They did that in Step Brothers?
Yeah, they
I
walked
haven't
in
seen the
in
movie.
two suits and one resume.
That is like the sixth reference I've actually gotten from Step Brothers this whole
name of the
week.
podcast?
I need to watch it. I need to watch it.
2 suits and one resume.
Yeah, I need to watch it because I think there was another reference. I think it's from the same movie. They're like, I never want to share a bunk bed because like, what if it falls? I was like,
Yeah.
what?
What if it cracks in the
Like,
middle?
I'm not like that shouldn't happen. Did you
Look,
make
he's
it?
back. I told you.
Like no.
Yeah, as long as you didn't make it, you should be good.
Yeah, and then there was another one from I think someone got cut. Or actually, no, it was me who got cut and some blood coming out. And someone was like, "Was it splinter?" And I was like, "No, it was." I think that's a reference from Step Brother. Like I guess a splinter happened or something like that. They
I
got
don't
hurt.
remember.
I could be maybe a different movie, different comedy.
The sniper scope was looking at me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. Could you imagine you get a knock on the window? It's just someone with the MA hat, the GA is like, "Hey, we're together." He's like, "Wait."
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't read, so that probably would work.
Yeah.
Someone else needs to laugh at these jokes. Otherwise, the snowflakes are going to yell at me in the comments.
No. I was trying to chime in. I chuckled. No, I was like, "Could you?" And you're just like, "Read the letters, please.
No,
read
please."
the letters." Yeah.
He reads at a first grade level, so it's kind of hard to get him to read.
He falls
It's
with
only
it
3 syllables.
at the window. He's like 3 fingers. Make. Pound. That's not right, buddy.
He only
That's
got to
not
make,
right.
and that's it, and read. That's too many words. Sorry, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. That's just being that's us being cruel.
Well, I don't care
To
about
the-
being cruel to them as being cruel to something.
No. To the humor is what we're trying to aim at. No. What is it that you wanted to bring up though?
A lot of stuff. I got so many notes.
Yeah.
So
when
one
was
of
the
the last
job?
days of the last day of the last job, we I was the last to leave. Like me and the guy who was there for 10 years were the last to leave. And so the next day I came because 2 days later I forgot my umbrella. So I came back to grab it, and it's a very unique umbrella. And I looked
Fucking
under the
weeb.
bench, under the lockers, and it's all cleared out. There's almost nothing left. There's my umbrella and something. And I'm like, are those Jason's shoes?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And the only thing I could think of is, how did Jason leave with less shoes than he came with? Like, how do you? You only walk in with one pair of shoes, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So how did you walk out with no shoes? You only had one pair.
Yeah.
What happened? I never asked you about this.
No, it was a simple one. I left with my work shoes. That's all I did for the most
So
part.
you do usually carry 2 shoes.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I know I always left my work shoes in that workplace because
Oh.
under it, like my locker was literally on the left hand side under the ground. So I
Yeah.
just put them together. And I always just left with my working running shoes.
You trusted
that I
leaving
had.
your shoes there? People stole stuff from there all the time.
They never touched it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's because they
Obviously.
respected me.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what their thoughts
They didn't
on
know they
me
were yours.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, they were like old and decrepit. They were like breaking
Yeah,
down.
you
So
wore
I
them here
really
for
did
the
not
first
care.
3 months. I'm like, Jason, get new shoes. Like, you wore them to this new restaurant.
Did I?
Yes. You only recently had those new shoes, like maybe, you said a month ago? What? What are you looking at?
No, I think I left them, didn't I? No, because I left them at the old place. I never took them.
No, I picked them up for you. I grabbed them back from I went to get my umbrella and I got them for you. You want to know the truth? Because it's a funnier story still. I didn't want to tell you.
No,
Someone stole your shoes.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
You went
that's
to
funny.
get them, and they were gone, and you're just like, oh, whatever. And then I'll say his name. Matt texted me, and he was like, I was like, well, I texted Matt, and I was like, hey, do you see an umbrella there? Blah blah blah. And he was like, yeah, it's right here. I'll keep it for you till on Wednesday. You come and grab it. And then he was like, and by the way, someone stole Jason's shoes, and he named the guy who stole them. And I was like, what? Yeah, don't worry, I'll get him from him, and I'll give him to you too.
Oh, that's so nice.
So he got the shoes back and left them under the locker because he wasn't gonna be there, but he left them the night before, and I showed up, grabbed my umbrella and the shoes. I gave them to you. He didn't. I never told you that, huh?
No, I never found
No.
that out.
Good story.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Matt. Oh,
No, I said his name.
okay.
It's fine.
We
Just
should
first name.
probably blur it out. Yeah.
First name didn't matter.
Yeah, he's always been a very kind guy. I did feel sorry for him in that one instance because he was trying to be nice to like the female coworkers, and I think he bought like perfume for them or something.
No,
And
he was pretty rude to some of the female coworkers.
and then yeah, and then I think they got the
Totally
wrong
ignored
message,
one of 'em.
and then he started going down that little energy of being negative towards them. I will say on a note, I do think it was for something else though.
I think they did. I almost said her name.
Yeah.
I think she did something to him without saying anything about it.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Part of me felt like it was that, but also it probably was like.
There actually was a light that turned off, by the way. I don't know what that was. Kind of freaked me out now.
Well, as long as you don't see a figure out there, it'll be okay.
The windows are thin.
Yep. Yeah. No, I think it was something deeper than that though. But that's funny. I can't believe someone took my shoe. Well, first of all, those shoes were like $15. So
They're crap, yeah.
yeah. So I'm shocked that someone went out of their way to get it. So I do appreciate them for that. And then I think I did lose them though because I don't remember where they're at.
No, it was the same shoes. You remember I told you like a month ago. I was like, Jason, why
Yeah.
don't you get new shoes? They look terrible. There was those shoes.
I guess so. Well, I guess they're in the trash now because I did get new ones.
Yeah, new ones.
Yeah.
I
I spent more than $15 on them, so that was it.
Do you remember on the new ones?
Yeah.
Good. Do you remember orientation for this new job at all?
Yes. Are you talking about the one where they're like, you got to come over here right now? Yeah.
So during the orientation, me and Jason's orientation the same day. There were certain topics that they kept bringing up, including something about what was it? So what we were just talking about there not being an HR when we were
Yes,
talking
it was HR.
they brought up the
and
idea of not bringing up certain jokes during work. That was the first thing. And so every time something like that happened, I just went like this to Jason. Because at that point, those people didn't know that we lived together.
Mhm.
The people who hired us did, but anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And so I would always be like, and he knew, and he looked at me. He'd be like, for the first one, like he didn't know what was going on.
I know.
The second one,
it was looking to the middle, and then we'll look at each other.
no. I'm not
That's
doing
exactly
that.
how it went.
I didn't
That's
even do
exactly
it.
how it went.
So, except he was me and I was Jason in that case.
Yeah. The camera was us.
And then like he said something about harassment where it was like saying some of the jokes can be considered harassment like we were talking about earlier. And then they were talking about how the hiring process for they only hire people who have residency or like citizenship and permanent residency in the US. And so he said talking about immigration. I looked at Jason. and then that's when he started laughing, or he went like this cut to me, he was like, and he looked down because it was a quiet room and there was only like 6 of us in the room, so we couldn't bust out laughing. And then there was one about like social media postings, and so we had a podcast, obviously, and you can cut away from me. And as soon as they said something about like posting on social media, I super stared at Jason. I think that's when you laughed. I don't think you could hold it together.
Yeah, I giggled at that point.
The reason I remember that is because the proctor of the meeting looks at me and goes, "Oh, is that gonna be a problem?" I said, "No, it's fine." And he just ignored it after that. He didn't ask me. I was hoping he wasn't gonna ask me questions.
I know. I was like, please don't double back on us because like we don't want to bring any of this up.
He looked at me, looked at Jason, and looked at me. He was like, "Is that gonna be a problem?"
Yeah,
I said, no, it's fine. I promise.
Yeah,
it's fine.
because it kind of aggravated me because like the whole point of the premise was like if you were going to post something about like where we work at obviously don't make it a negative effect or kind of be happy about it.
Yeah.
But then like, was it a month later or something, like 2 to 3 weeks later, we had to do another kind of meeting thing, and then this person came in, and then
Because it's from an official source. She
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah,
social
she-
media.
yeah, she was a
person.
social media. But the thing about it was like, she was like, I'm gonna take pictures.
Yeah,
Who-
and you're a
who-
dumbass, by the way.
Who doesn't want to be in it? And I was like,
I immediately
didn't
said,
care. Yeah,
I don't, because we have an internet show where we
Yeah.
don't share where we work. And I looked at Jason and I said, Jason? And he goes, no, it's fine.
yeah. I'm so yeah. I turned
Looks
off
dead
on
in
that
the
one.
eye and says, no, you can take a picture. And she immediately snaps a picture of Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass. It's not supposed to be a connection.
No, there wasn't. No, and that was.
I
on
might
me
actually cut
'cause
this
I
out for the
really
Patreon because
Yeah.
it'll be obvious people look for it.
Did they actually ever post anything? No,
I
right?
didn't check. I was too
'Cause
pissed
I
off
checked
at your
on-
answer.
I checked on their Instagrams and other social medias. I didn't find anything from
Good.
there. But
I never looked. I didn't care.
Yeah, no, but the part that kind of just irked me in the way, it was like it just felt like the thing we already been dealing with was like, post anything, you get in trouble. Don't post anything. Cool, don't. But if we see anything or remote towards you, we're gonna have to ask you about it. I'm like, but that's away from us essentially, you know. That is almost like as if like we posted videos about nature or something, or like something dangerous, and it just happens to be almost a negative effect. You know, I just thought, I never thought I'd be in that kind of like life, or like that would still be a
I don't think you
thing
listened
now.
to that meeting. That's nothing to do with what they talked about.
Okay, good then, because I did zone out at that point.
What time are we at?
Took his
It'd be
glasses
faster
off.
for me to stand up and look at it before he tells me the number.
48.
48 minutes?
That's crazy.
you kidding me?
So we've been
We're almost done.
mumbling some of these stuff.
No, dude, your first. I'm gonna have to cut it out. Like your first story was so going on for so long.
Yeah, because you kept cutting me off.
That's part of it, but I kept cutting you off because it kept going on the same topic. I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, that's why I don't
You do
bring
cut
up.
him off quite a bit.
Yeah.
Some of them were accidents, but some of them was because I was hoping it would speed up the process, but it didn't.
No, it is not gonna speed up the process. I have to go back like 3 chapters just to fucking.
You know what speeds up?
Don't
the-
have to. It's recorded.
Do you know what speeds up the process?
Me.
Hey, Jason, get to the fucking point.
I
respect
really didn't
that.
want to be rude. I really didn't.
That's not rude.
Because
I
even at the end of the
respect
story,
that.
when I turned it into a joke about Cotton Eye Joe, but I was actually asking him, where the fuck is the story going, Jason? Like I had no idea where it was going with the stuffed animal.
Yeah, there was
stuff.
no point to the story. You just asked about my
Fucking
personal
God
being.
damn, I didn't even ask. All I said was,
Yeah.
oh, I remember seeing those stuffed animals. That's the thing I said, and that was the thing was
Yeah.
last podcast. I can't remember. And you bring on a 7-minute story. I'm like, he's still going. I was looking at Deep Dish. I was like,
Yeah, now it's 10 minutes because now he's
Well,
bringing it
and I
back.
was
Yeah.
getting
but this is funny.
depressed. I was getting depressed.
I know.
Because everything he owns is in a box.
One single
Yeah.
box.
To his left.
Yeah.
dog was in there for
why
6
do you,
months.
Yeah,
He
why
may
do you
as
think I
well
didn't bring it
call
up?
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Everything I own in a box.
I
See, I like that.
the
I like
left.
that. I don't
Now
remember
I'm
that
lost.
song, but I like that.
don't listen to Beyonce.
I don't remember that. It's
don't-
so
I don't
long
get
since I
it.
heard that song.
That's a song.
I know. I've never
Hmm.
heard the song.
How do you know it's a song then?
Because you said Beyonce and then you said a lyric. Dumbass.
Dude, this house creeps me the fuck.
Why? Because you can't see out the window?
Why?
Oh my god.
That's
The
my cat. My
noises.
cat made a jump.
The noises.
The noise is the cat.
There's this house. This is the most silent.
The
house
heavy
I've ever
breathing
been to.
is the
The last house
cat.
had gunshots 25 feet away. What are you talking about?
I forgot the last house did have gunshots.
I never heard a gunshot over there.
You were only there in the middle of the day. on a
Man,
Sunday.
somebody is having fun over there.
So we can go back there and shoot guns.
No.
Lower the rent. Alcus. What are you doing, curious boy?
Outcast?
Alcus. Very close.
Oh.
Very close.
They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last night.
Outcast?
Go.
So I feel like
Oh.
that was a weird situation because I feel like to be in, isn't it supposed to be a little bit more like special to be in the Hall of Fame? Because from what I've seen, it's like any band that I've just heard of my whole life has gotten in the Hall of Fame. Like Soundgarden probably deserves to be there, but they got in. But it's just like it's only the like I have no idea how to explain this because it's only my perspective. But it's like I never focused on band names or anything like that. So the band names that I heard of I heard of Soundgarden, I heard of Outkast, I heard of all these people. They're getting inducted 20 years later because they're still being spoken about. Is that the reason?
No, because of their stamp
Did Outkast have
in
rock
the
and roll?
music. What?
Did Outkast do rock and roll ever?
Rock and roll is a general name for what's in that building. I was there.
All right.
Yeah. I was in that building
Not rock and roll.
last year.
For why?
In fact, the weekend they were doing
Why?
the ceremony. Because my brother and I were driving through Cleveland to go to Buffalo. And we stopped in Cleveland and went to the house from what's that holiday movie with Ralphie? Whatever. We went to that house. We went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and a couple of stadiums. The Indians or whatever they're called now, and the Browns. And we were just driving through Cleveland for about an hour.
I can see your hands rubbing in the corner of the screen.
I know, you can see my knee too.
You see me even?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, a knee.
Oh, I can see my red hat.
Okay.
I can see you.
I have a note. It just says salmonella.
There's a whole the point of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is the whole history of music.
No,
And
because
they
then
were a
everyone would
part
be
of
there.
it. Dude, I'm telling you, it starts from the very origin of it, and you can see the whole evolution
Yeah, but is it the real
of
origin?
music. What?
Is it the real origin? Like there are a lot of black creators in there, artists from the
There's-
beginning,
Yeah, there's a lot.
or does
of
it start with
people in
Elvis?
there. No, it starts with way earlier than that.
Do you remember
Jerry Lee Lewis and all
Okay.
of that, way back from the
Good.
beginning.
Good.
So you're saying Elvis was the one that made the difference? He broke the barrier.
The barrier.
You broke the barrier for
And
everyone
have you ever
else.
been to Graceland?
No.
Fascinating as all.
Does
fuck.
what's the cowboy singer?
Glenn Campbell?
No, the cowboy Man in Black. Johnny Cash. Does his house a museum?
I don't know.
His estate. Is his wife still alive, or did she die first?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I think she died
I like
first.
I
knowledge
don't
and all
even
this.
know where his house was.
Probably Tennessee, I'd assume.
Probably Nashville, maybe?
This chair we're so
No,
comfortable.
like his
last
childhood
time.
home. Dude, was he born in Nashville?
I don't know.
Me neither. Yeah, I have a note here. It just says salmonella. I'm gonna delete that. I have no idea what that's from.
Sure, try to fuck
Just
a
one
chicken.
word.
Gosh damn.
Does
Hold
chicken
on,
have
you might-
salmonella?
Hold on. You might need that note in about an hour and a half after I just fucking.
Pork doesn't have salmonella.
That's cold blooded. I don't know.
Can you stop? Get out of here. You're in the way now. Well, this is the first time. Is this the first time we've done 2 podcasts in a day?
No,
What?
we done it before. I just don't think we actually made good ones. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much
the name
it.
of the podcast.
I just don't think we made good ones. That was it.
We've never made a good one. That's the name of it.
No, there were some that were really fucking funny that I went back and watched
Okay, that's a
and
burpee
just
now.
laughed. There were some good ones.
Yeah, there were a good few ha-has. At least
I
a few
gotta-
chuckles.
I gotta write more information about these things.
Hmm.
I forgot. Oh, how long do we have? What time is it?
55.
We don't have time for that story. Never
Mhm.
mind.
Okay, can I tell a short one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Why are you asking? Just
so
Speak your
you just said we have no
mind.
time.
for my long story. Schlong.
Oh. So, I think I was trying to bring this up in the last podcast episode, but I actually got in trouble at work because I did not judge someone.
What?
So, it was actually my last table. We had a rush hour, and I was already cut, just trying to finish things
Good
up.
movies.
I had this 4-top. The parents had this insane allergy and dietary restrictions that I ended up writing down. Like it took like almost all my page, was just trying to get it going. And then I almost kind of forgot that it was the daughter and then her husband, essentially, they ordered stuff, and I just kind of ringed it in. I kind of went off just trying to tell chef about the older couple. Fast forward, we got a complaint saying about the salmon that she ordered, saying that it was medium and that it wasn't good for her to eat. And I was like, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I guess I spaced out. I'm telling you on that part." But the thing that got me was that she's like, "Oh, no, the issue is that I'm pregnant. Can't be eating this stuff." And I had a freeze for a second and just I almost said the words you're not supposed to say it.
You
Like,
don't look pregnant.
"You don't look pregnant." And I was like, "Okay, I'll get the manager then to
Yeah,
kind
but
of
why
some
would
picture
you?
it."
Like, what happened in your mind to even
But
want to?
well, because for one thing, one she had nothing to express anything that she was pregnant. Two, she didn't tell me anything beforehand. So I was trying so hard to figure out what was up with this whole table that she didn't. I guess in her mind, she didn't think it was important to tell me that she was. And then three,
Well, that's a little
this was
personal. Maybe she doesn't.
this was like my first big like oopsie at this point. Like this was
Yeah.
like oh yeah, this is an impact now. This is not gonna be something that you can like shoo away with. So I did everything I could for my protocol, and then when we got her the salmon that was fully cooked and all ready to serve, uh, she's like, "Why did you serve me with skin on it?" I'm like, "Oh gosh, am I just not knowing what someone who has to do this? Did I miss something? Like, are they not supposed to eat this kind of stuff?" She's like, "No, people don't eat skin." I was like, they do. You can eat salmon skin."
I have one of those too.
And she's like, "Not in the market." I'm like, "Come on now, don't do this to me."
Yeah.
And so
she's right, you
she
can't-
brought that up to the manager and ended up comping.
Don't do this to me.
Yeah, yeah, and ended up just like having this whole situation that had to be sat down. And I believe the meal was free essentially because
The meal.
I don't I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember grabbing the credit card or anything like that.
That's why they don't like you.
So yeah, that's why I was like, this would be the biggest moment of my career to mess something up. And I thought I dealt with worse situations.
Mine
but
is a little
no.
more wholesome.
Yeah.
Come back to me for the short stories. I
Yeah.
pull that out.
Yeah, just grab the whole thing, honestly. Just grab my first story too if it took too long.
This is gonna be me talking for 45 minutes. There's a guy, and I gave him the salmon because we have really good salmon, best salmon I've ever had.
Yeah, it's really good.
And he's sure to come to the restaurant. He ordered the salmon, and then I found out that well, he was like maybe 80% finished with the fish, and there was still 100% of the skin left. And I was like, "Oh, did you not enjoy the skin?" Because some people just don't like how
Yeah,
much
difference
cooked the
between
skin
not
is.
liking it, yeah, crispier or just
Yeah,
wanting
yeah,
to
yeah.
have to deal with it.
And he was like, "Oh no, you can't eat that." And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
So yeah, you
This-
can't ever. Since I was young, my mom, you can't eat that. You can't eat the skin of the salmon. Can't do it. Not possible. I can't remember what she was having. He was with I assume a date. I can't remember what she ate. I think maybe it was the other fish. I think the other fish that we have. I think that car drove by slowly. I think they looked in our window. And
yeah, the part like, look at all this stuff. You should probably close this.
oh yeah, and I was trying to break it to him. I was like, "No, you can eat it." And she actually did the same thing. She was like, "No, you can. What do you mean? You can eat it?" She knew, and he was like, he went like this. He was like, "What?" Yeah, it's good. It's good for got vitamins. I said. I almost pulled a Kevin.
It's got vitamins. Yeah. You have to blur that
Yeah, I'll
name
leave
out.
that one. I'm thinking about it because it doesn't matter anymore.
Let me
but
show
it
you this
does.
little sheet of all the information about salmon. So healthy.
And the end of the story, I ended up telling him my story of how I think I've told it on the podcast before, where I thought I didn't like steak growing up because my mom would freeze it for a week before cooking it, and so I just never liked steak. And so whenever I go to the restaurants, I'm like, nah, I don't really like steak because I didn't like week old steak defrosted.
That's crazy.
So it's a very similar thing where his ever since his childhood, his mom told him, nope, you cannot eat the salmon skin. It does not. You can't eat it. Not physically.
She
I guess
probably just didn't
you
like
can't digest
it and just didn't.
Yeah, but she didn't like it.
Yeah. That, or maybe he was young and he just started eating raw fish with the skin. It's like, you gotta stop that. Don't eat the bite into the skin. He's like,
Probably
okay,
not.
I learned that. Not
So
to eat the skin.
I left, came back. The plate was licked clean, and he was like,
Mhm.
"Dude, I've been missing out my whole life." I was like, "It's good, isn't it?" And then he had it with the rice that we have too. So I was like, "Make sure to get it with the rice
Mhm.
because it's even better."
And I bet and then you look at his day and I'm gonna do this to you. It's a clean bowl. No, not funny.
For the record,
Oh.
I would never eat the skin of the salmon, only for no other reason than I just don't like it.
Correct. When you come to this restaurant, you will be eating the skin.
You'll be eating the skin.
Trust me.
Oof.
It's a good part of it.
I don't know, dude.
It's a part of it. It really is.
Every time I've been served salmon with skin on, I always pull the fish away from the skin.
Correct. When was the last time you ate the skin, though?
I may have had that much in my life.
That's what I'm saying. So you've never even tried.
I wouldn't eat it.
Do you eat chicken skin?
Only when it's fried.
Yeah, same thing.
That's not fried.
Seared.
It's a little different.
Seared in oil. It's just not deep fried. It's fried. It's not deep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pan seared salmon. No, trust me.
I still won't eat it.
You'll take a bite.
Oof.
Seriously, I promise you, this is not a normal salmon. It really isn't. I've never had a salmon like it. I always would tell people, if usually I wouldn't recommend the salmon because you can make it at home, and everywhere I've ever gone, salmon is the same salmon, king salmon, blah, blah, blah. But it's very different. I've never had a salmon like it. Jason,
It was a good salmon.
you're a little more worldly than me. You ever had a salmon like it?
No, it was actually pretty good. Lived up to his name.
Good thing we're gonna do
Really
food
better
reviews
quality.
soon. It was good.
Yeah.
Would eat again. Is that what you said? Remember that?
Yeah, we'd eat again.
I'd eat it again. That's his biggest review. So for Jason, it's from terrible to would eat again.
Mhm.
That's Jason's scale.
I'd come back.
All right. That is 2 podcasts one day. It is 8 p.m. Latest we've ever done it. We could actually have out. Never mind. We have a sober person in the room. I forget what my friends are doing. Oh, we're in the Patreon. I told you not to move. Good. Doing your job. Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you should point out any social media stuff right now because we haven't done anything. I haven't done anything for Twitch.
No. You stay in the wide for the outro. Thanks. Oh, I can hear myself in your. I'm talking too loud. Thanks for watching this 4-month awaiting episode and the last one, I guess.
Gosh, was it 4 months or really?
Yes.
Damn.
It's been about 5 actually.
Been gone for so long.
Yawning.
Hmm.
Way to end it.
Yep.
Make him tired, Jason.
It's
Good.
almost
Go to bed.
7.
It's 8.
I was starting with May.
No, we did one in June or
I find it hard to
Probably
believe.
May. Probably May.
I don't know.
All right.
I haven't kept an eye on any of this stuff. Sorry.
Fade to black.
I
I
don't know
decided to
how.
go after
FTB.
stuff.
What?
Top right, FTB.
That?
There's a button that says FTB. Read it.
Don't spend too much.
No, FTB. Oh, leave it. Okay. Ready? Bye, everybody. Jason, ready?
Bye.
Now I don't have to edit that.
It's too funny.
It takes 4 seconds, less than 4 seconds for me to edit it.